Greetings all. I thought I would take a moment and just try to record a short, little brief video on if you've never used Google Docs, just a little bit of how to use it, what to expect, and to see if I can troubleshoot some things, hopefully, within the context for our upcoming meeting. So you should be receiving a link. I sent myself the link from my email address or to myself, so that anyone with the link should be able to open it. And then I just opened it, but we'll go ahead and once you open the link, it's going to take you to the Google Docs, and you're going to see the Coutour Knits. For the objective, we're going to find 3 images of Coutour knit garments that you want to share with the group. Garments can represent smart casual, business wear, or more formal styles. Be prepared to share why the garments spark your interest. Share image sources, makers, and designers if applicable. And each person will have approximately 3 minutes to present. I did a little definition of defining contour, and I am going to include like a reference page so that if you'd like to share reference information, that's there. One thing to note that Google Document is a live piece, so we don't have to file save anything. When you alter a slide, if I go in and alter a slide and just start to type in it, it will alter that. So just be aware of that. So I would ideally like you to go up here to the upper corner and add a plus symbol, and I'm just going to add my slide. And when you see that I've added the plus symbol, you can also see it saved to the drive. It's telling me that's saving. You'll see that it has subtitles. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Maybe I'll keep the smaller one and just call it Ricky's slide, or I'll just call it Ricky's right now. And then I'm gonna also include my email address to troubleshoot if there are issues. I'm by no imagination a tech genius on this, but I should be able to help, I think, with some questions. G439 at gmail.com. That's there. Right now, this text is kind of on the big side. I'm going to take it down to just a 12-point font, or maybe even just a 14-point font. So I can change my font. I can also change my change and drag. So it's a lot of drop and drag kind of functions when it comes to information. If I want to add another text box, I can just simply add a text box and add text to that box. If I want to delete a text box, I can click on that text box and just hit the delete button, and it will do so. So it is as simple as dragging and dropping information. So I'm going to include 3 photos. I have already put 2 on my desktop over here. I have a pair of pants that I think could be an interesting thing that I will talk about. And you're going to see that my pants are going to overlap my email address, but I'll fix that shortly. I have a cardigan. You know, this sweater's kind of on the big side, so I can drag and drop and make it a little bit smaller. I can also do the same thing, drag and drop and make it smaller. But if for some other reason I want my text to be there with the pants, I can simply right click on my image if I have a mouse, or control click, and then I can actually arrange with using order, and I can actually send that to the back so that my email address is behind that. I don't think that's really convenient and easy to read, so I'm going to undo by just hitting Command Z, and I'm just going to make the pants a little bit smaller by dragging it smaller. So how did I drag my images to the desktop? You might be asking that question. So I found a web page. This is the GQ's Valentino's collection. So this particular knit garment is kind of impressive to me. So I'm kind of just gonna go onto the page, click that image, and I'm gonna drag it off to the side, off onto my dock. Some images you may not be able to do that, and you may need to do a screen capture of them, but for the most part you should be able to drag things off. So I can find images, I can drag images, and then I can just rearrange and make my images kind of slide larger. By default, the last image you dropped on will be the image that is the image on top. So if you're arranging them in that fashion, that's the style that they're going to be. So once again, the instructions are on the first page. I'm just including maybe Ricky's images that is on there. I'm going to kind of drag. It's now smaller. I'm going to drag that across so that my images are there. I'm going to keep my email address just in case there may be any questions. I am going to keep this reference page so that if you want to add something, so right here, I'm just going to kind of copy and paste my GQ information into the references so that hyperlink is there, and I'm just going to call it GQ Valentino. Tino, as the reference that's there, so that I can create the hyperlink. And if I click in the box, I can alter the box, but I can simply add a text box too. So I could have added a text box and added the Valentino separately. It will have layered text boxes. I'm going to delete this one for now because I don't necessarily want that, but if we want to add more reference pages, we can add pages. And you see how I'm trying to go in here and delete? I'm actually deleting text. I want to touch the box with the little 4 arrow thing and then hit delete so that when you see the arrow appear, it will delete things. But should be able to drag and drop, add things in with images. So just kind of create a new page, and I'll just have a page, just add an extra page in it, and then I will just copy the link. So anyone who has the link should be able to alter things, and I will have the video. So you should be receiving a email that will have 2 links. One that will show you the tips and techniques, and the other will just take you straight to the Google Docs. I hope that's helpful.